show. He said he could literally on a computer and a spreadsheet see where America's decline started, financially, spiritually, and anything you can name. It was 1973, and we all know what happened in 1973.
We went off the gold standard.
No, man, no. We started killing our unborn babies.
Oh, absolutely. That too. That's even more important. You're right. Roe v. Wade.
We don't get away with it, Alex. We're not going to get away with this. We're just not. This is reaping and sowing. The whole world has reaped bloodthirsty Edomite behavior. The whole world has reaped bloodthirsty Edomite behavior. And we are reaping what we have sown right now. And it is going to get worse. Side of a miracle, I don't think we can get out of this. We can talk political, we can talk war, we can talk, victory gardens and greenhouses and cows and all that. We are absolutely reaping what we sown.
No, I totally agree with you. I don't know how I saw the point you were making. I was thinking about economy today, but you're right. That's when we started the murder of 60+ million babies and saying they're not humans. And now we say men are women and all the rest of it. And you go look at leftists. I don't feel good at how trashy and dumb they are. It makes me feel bad that they've fallen to such a level. They are literally confused, lost, demonic, hateful, crazy people. And they're everywhere now, everywhere all across the country and the world. And they are literally spiritless. They have no human spirit or God's spirit isn't in them. They are completely drugged out and lost. And they are just rejoicing. They want nuclear war and death. And they want to bring it down on us because they've given up their life force. They are basically living dead.
That's right. They're bloodthirsty Edomites, Alex.
You're right. They've been given over to a spirit of strong delusion.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you so much. She made a really great point. Thanks for holding to say that. Javon in New...
Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to the Akim doing the work in truth and sincerity, as well as the few Akwat that listen and learn. This is Brother Shawar with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And this is crazy because this is biblical prophecy manifesting, before the eyes of the public, man, before the eyes of your everyday, citizen. This lady is the Alex Jones show, if you don't know. It's a well-known show. But nonetheless, man, this lady went on there and she was speaking facts. She said bloodthirsty Edomites, man. That these people, their people, are they can't escape what's coming to them because of all, the bloodshed and all the things that they've done, throughout their history to gain this power that they have, and to keep themselves on top. She's seeing that there's no good ending for them, based off the way things are going, and that's absolutely right. And she's obviously been exposed to the truth, in some way because she knows that they're Edomites, And this is beautiful, man, because she's exactly right. The so-called white man who are the Edomites according to, biblical prophecy, history, and, just by description as well, they are destined to be, exterminated, eradicated as a race after they serve out their 1,000-year sentence in the kingdom of heaven. Because they have to pay, for what they've done, man. Not only to the people of the world and the world itself, but the Israelites, especially the Israelites, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the apple of the Lord's eye. And you see, these prophecies are just manifesting more and more and more, and obviously there's so much going on right now with Biden banning the oil imports, with Russia. But I'm going to get into that in another lesson because that's going to lead to, all the chaos and more hyperinflation in Babylon. But this is what's coming to these Edomites. And this is crazy, man, because this is literally the spirit of the Lord just manifesting everywhere. So I have a few precepts I'm going to grab And yeah, I'll close it out. I don't want to make this too long. And what Alex Jones at the end said, or one of them said that you know, basically they have to reap what they sow, man, and they're reaping it, man, but they have no idea right now to the extent that they're gonna reap what they've sown. So I want to open up with that in Galatians. This is Galatians 6 and 7. It reads, "Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." And that's exactly what, man, what have these devils sown, man? The blood on their hands is, you know, it really cannot be measured to this day. You know, so you got to imagine the rigorous and you know, terrible judgment that they have coming for them, man. The Lord is not playing with these devils. You know, he's gonna exalt them up to, or he's gonna seem to be exalting them up to a high point, and then right before they think they're going to establish the NWO and they think they're gonna win and get away with it, with everything they've done, that's when the Lord is gonna come down and bring that indignation. It tells us that in the book of Job. It also tells us in Revelation 18 that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must. Matter of fact, let's just get it. Let's get it. Salakia, I'm at Revelation 13. Revelation 18 is dealing with them having to. It says rewarding them double according to her works, talking about Babylon the great whore, which is America. You know, so they're gonna have to get double on what they did to us, man, which are the Israelites. But I meant Revelation 13 and Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And Esau's blessing is the sword, man, and that's what he lives by. Right? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, that's the Israelites, you know, starting with the 144,000, the elect today, because that's who the Lord is coming back to deliver. But let's get this in Malachi 1 and 4. It reads, "Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness." The Lord calls these people the border of wickedness, man, and that's exactly what they are. Even their own people can see, you know, that they deserve a crucial, you know, and you know, terrible judgment, man, for what they've done. They deserve, you know, the worst. They really do, man. You know, and it's justified as righteousness because, you know, this is how the Lord deals. They're not getting off scot-free for all the things they've done. You know, no way. You know, that's not how the Lord isn't going to allow that, man. Not at all. And the Lord hates these people, as it is written. Matter of fact, if you go up in this chapter, you know, the Lord states that. But let's finish this out. It says, "The people against whom the Lord have indignation forever." Indignation is a righteous anger, a righteous hatred. You know, as I just said, the Lord hates these people. And they're about to feel the Lord's wrath, you know, pretty soon, man. Pretty soon, because we're very close to the end. Everything is moving very fast. The Lord is speeding up these days, man, shortening the days for the elect's sake. You know, and to wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai for it, man, and call the whole Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because this is beautiful, everything we're seeing right now. Right, so this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It reads, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there will come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Who is that man of sin, man? The border of wickedness, Esau, Edom. That is the border of wickedness. That is the man of sin. He's being revealed, man. It's becoming almost public, you know, information, public knowledge, common knowledge that they're the Edomites. You know? So many people are just saying it and just referring to them as Edomites. But that's exactly what they are. And the men of the Lord, starting with our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and their elders at One West, you know, they've been bringing that out for decades, man, that these are the Edomites. You know, and the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, man. the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. You know, and here's the thing, man. The people don't the people don't have to believe, man. They don't got to believe it. It's happening before their eyes. You know, scriptures say, pretty much, when the prophecies are fulfilled, that they shall know a prophet have been among them. You know, people are going to know, man. They're going to know the truth at the end when it's all said and done. It's going to be too late. You know, and it doesn't matter for these heathen nations. But everyone is going to know, man. Everybody's going to know. But let's get this judgment, the ultimate judgment of what Esau has coming to him, man. And this is why these devils are running from this name, you know, and trying to establish this NWO, you know, and they're basically trying to override and defeat prophecy, which is impossible because it's the spirit of the Lord, and the Lord is controlling everything. Even these devils, man, he controls the right hand, which is the righteous side, and the left hand side, which is the wicked side. So the Lord controlling everything. But this is Obadiah 1:18. It reads, "And the house of Jacob, which is the Israelites, shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame." That just means Jacob being, southern, and Joseph being northern kingdom. "And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them." So stubble is at the end, the remains of a fire, man. "And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it." And this is going to be after they serve out that 1,000-year slavery period, building up the kingdom of heaven with these other heathen nations, because they all have played a part in the downfall of the Israelites. Thus saith the Bible, man, and that's facts. You know, anybody who denies that, man, they're in denial. That's facts, man, and that's what's going to happen because it's written. You know, and everything you're seeing happening right now in the world, you know, even things like this lady calling out, you know, their own people as bloodthirsty Edomites, is biblical prophecy. You know, so as an Israelite, man or woman, you know, this is the way. Turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The men of great millstone have the truth. You know, repent before it's too late, because Jacob's trouble is coming, which is a time where, you know, the famine of the word is going to be out, where you're not going to be able to find this word. You know, actual famine, no food. You know, we see hyperinflation is already starting, and the famine. It's only going to get worse with Biden doing this thing with the oil. You know, it's going to be all hell is going to be broken loose. It's going to be like the purge, but, you know, times 10. You know, maybe even worse than that. That's just a number I'm throwing out there. But that's what Jacob's trouble is, man. And this is how the Lord is bringing judgment upon our people that are wicked, and upon the whole earth, because this is a wicked world we live in. But the elect is going to be saved out of it, man. And the only way we're going to be saved out of it is having faith and wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So I want to grab one more precept before I close out in Revelation 3:10. And it reads, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation." That's the elect. That's the elect, man. The ones that truly believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the men that's doing the work in truth and sincerity. Right? Those are the ones who the Lord is coming to deliver, to save out of the destruction coming. And it reads, "Which shall come upon all the world." The whole world is going to go through the trials and tribulations of the destruction and Jacob's trouble, pretty much, to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is what's coming, man. And we're at the beginning of it. This is the beginning of sorrows. You know, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. So it's only going to get worse. But it's beautiful, because after this destruction comes the kingdom of heaven for the Israelites, starting with the elect and Yahushai. You know, first and foremost, starting with Yahushai and the elect. So repent before it's too late, man. With that, I'm going to close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Makakwadash, Shalom, Kwam, Yasharala, and a Bible ball.
He said he could literally, on a computer and a spreadsheet, see where America's decline started. financially, spiritually, and anything you can name. It was 1973, and we all know what happened in 1973.
We went off the gold standard.
No, man, no. We started killing our unborn babies.
Oh, absolutely. That too. That's even more important. You're right. Roe v. Wade.
We don't get away with it, Alex. We're not going to get away with this. We're just not. This is reaping and sowing. The whole world has reaped bloodthirsty Edomite behavior. The whole world has reaped bloodthirsty Edomite behavior. And we are reaping what we have sown right now. And it is going to get worse. Side of a miracle, I don't think we can get out of this. We can talk political, we can talk war, we can talk, victory gardens and greenhouses and cows and all that. We are absolutely reaping what we sown.
No, I totally agree with you. I don't know how I saw the point you were making. I was thinking about economy today, but you're right. That's when we started the murder of 60+ million babies and saying they're not humans. And now we say men are women and all the rest of it. And you go look at leftists. I don't feel good at how trashy and dumb they are. It makes me feel bad that they've fallen to such a level. They are literally confused, lost, demonic, hateful, crazy people. And they're everywhere now. Everywhere all across the country and the world, and they are literally spiritless. They have no human